Pennsylvania, and a few other states in that area for using substandard material. And they're doing the same thing here. The Brook, yeah, I see the little names on all of, yeah, all substandard material, toxic even.
Well, that reminds me, right on down on Philadelphia and Pickering, right across the street from 7-Eleven, you got the Mosaic Gardens. And I was by there today, and for the first time, they had a large sign on the front of the building saying, if you enter this building, you'll be exposing yourself to toxins that were used in the building of this facility.
The Brooks Corporation, man.
It can cause you cancer, it can cause you lymphoma, and it can cause you all kinds of health issues that can
If
kill
there's
you.
a lawyer out there, we need to get together. One, sue the Brooks Corporation because they have poisoned the whole town. The whole town. All the cement, poison. That's why people getting sick here. That's why cancer is so high here. And they sitting on the cure for cancer right here in this town. They just been sitting on it. Yeah. There was a young man.
Well, I remember when I went into the military, I was back, and well, it was before I went to the military. They found out that with all the dry cleaners in the area, that one of our groundwater wells was contaminated with petrol, some name that you can't even pronounce. I still can't pronounce it. And their idea, instead of cleaning that one well, was, oh, well, instead of cleaning it, we're going to break down the barrier between the two wells so that both wells will be contaminated.
Well, see,
And
here's the thing.
that made no sense to me, but yet they were able to get away with it. And a lot of people don't understand that there were petrochloridates from the cleaners inside their drinking water, inside their tap water.
Oh, yeah. Well, see, they drink the good water on that side of Painter. We drink all the crappy stuff on this side of Painter. That's how they got it worked out. See, they know when they
I
make
thought it was the same water for both sides.
No, they got good. They can drink their tap water up there. Try drinking tap water down here.
It comes from the same water that we get ours from over here.
Well, they put poisons in ours. For some reason, they get their stuff. You got to understand, Whittier, the whole of Whittier, you can go, California State Conservationists can verify this. Even the Whittier Conservationists can verify this. The whole of Whittier, parts of Pico Rivera, parts of Santa Fe Springs, 100 feet down, there is an aquifer over 50 feet deep that has a river running through it.
Okay.
They know, think about it. On the surface, we live 30 miles from any water source. Yet, we have more water towers than any other surrounding city. We almost have more water towers than any city in Southern California. But we live 30 miles away from any surface water source. How could that be? Because they've been hoarding all the water right beneath the whole town's feet, keeping using it and keeping it for themselves, and then going along with this Agenda 2030, putting the poison and stuff in the people that live on this side of Painter in their water. So, one, they need to just go, that's a thing that's going to happen. They are going to free up all of that water that they are hoarding right up there past Painter to this whole town and stop using the poisons like the chlorines, the fluorides that they put in the water. They don't think they're going to stop
it.
I've got
a few more minutes for one more. I can get one more question in
Okay,
before we have to do the closing.
Okay.
On the issue of the rents, a lot of people are saying rents are, most people in Whittier are in agreement that the rents in Whittier are too high. And there's a split difference, like in District 1, 67% of the residents say that they support some kind of rent control for Whittier. But in District 3, it's almost near universal opposition to rent control. What is your position on that, and how would you bring the two sides together to address that issue?
They would have to understand the nature of rent control and what it's actually for. Rent control is for convalescent homes, retirement homes, people living on fixed incomes. So, yeah, you could have rent control. It's kind of infringing on the owner of a personal property to say, well, you can't raise the rent. However, if you're going to raise the rent, that means that property has to match that rent. You can't raise the rent like on some one bedroom and then now you're charging it like it's a 2 or 3 bedroom. If you're going to raise the rent, that means all the amenities that would make it that worth that, you have to put the money into.
Well, I want to know because I found out from some sources that we have a council member, for example, very altruistic, talks about supporting the homeless, and they did an accessory dwelling unit that they developed, which they wanted to rent out to one of these homeless guys to help to show that they're helping out. But I found out through them, through my sources, that they want to charge the Section 8 agencies over $2,000 a month to let a homeless person live in that accessory dwelling unit. So it makes you question, well, how many of these people that are wanting to help the homeless, I mean, how many of them are truly altruistic, and how many of it
That's the same
are
thing.
talking about it only because they want to make a profit off it?
They're doing the same thing with the 1,897 child predators they have living here in houses. They are charging,
making profit,
absorbing amounts of rent.
So it's like they don't care who's in there as long as they're making money.
Yeah, but then they try to have deniability and say, well, it's the state. You know, you can't have the cake. You know, cake is for eating, but you can't have it both ways. You can't sit up there.
Aren't those people that are doing that? Aren't they driving up the rents and ruining the environment for the living environment for the rest of us?
The fact that we have 1,897 child predators living in Whittier, our property value is dropping currently, perpetually. As long as these people are living in houses, in communities where there are children, the property value is going to continue to go down. Now, the reason they're charging high rents here in Whittier, price gouging. It's one of those things, take the money and run. You know, grab all you can. But the value of our community, it's been going down since 96. And they know the property value of our community's been going down because think about it. You got your family, say you fresh, young face, got family, y'all move to a community, and you want to move to a community where you can raise, you know, your littlings, and you find out they got 1,897 child predators there. You gonna want to move there? I mean, let's just be honest about it. You gonna really want to move there?
Here's the thing with that. Not just with that group, but with, they've got. It's not just child predators. It's sexual predators. It's drug dealers. It's murderers. And the thing is that those numbers, when the retailers put out the numbers for the communities to make them look good, they always exclude those numbers. And you know that, I know that, and people at home are aware of that also.
Well, think about it. They've outnumbered the police.
Look up Zillow. Look up Whittier on Zillow, and you will not find any crime statistics on that site for Whittier, because especially for certain areas that they're trying to promote, because they don't want that area to look bad.
No, they keep it hidden very well, and it's just disgraceful the way they're running in this town. They don't have the interest of the American people that live here. It's pretty much obvious by now, and the fact that it's been proven that they've all been taking money from foreign interests. That should be enough. That's why I have faith in the people in this community. Because like I said, this community was founded on common sense, practical application. And that's why I have faith in the people in this community, because I really do know that they're going to they're doing it now, applying common sense and practical application. And they're going to realize that these people haven't done that, not day one, since they've been in office.
And that's going to be the end of part 4. In part 5, you give your